Alright, so today I wanted to try to explain a glitch that's pretty popular in the redstone community where if you have any kind of tile entity behind a comparator, so that could be, a hopper or a furnace or a dropper or a chest or anything, when you give it a signal strength of 15, it'll turn on and only with a signal strength of 15. Now, this is a glitch that's pretty commonly known and debated whether or not it's even a glitch, but nobody seems to really have an explanation for it. Now, I thought that I had one, and then when I came on, I found that I was a little off, but I found some strange behaviors, so I'm going to start with this over here. Now, I have this line out because anywhere closer, and it'll just make an infinite on state, but further away, it'll make a clock. Now, what happens when you put a tile entity behind it is the comparator, instead of checking for the block, checks for the entity behind it, so that it can turn on and activate as a clock, even when, I bet if I turn this off, it would still. Alright, well, I'm locking the dropper, but still. See, this is weird. Oh, because it's not powering. Okay. And then it'll just turn on as normal, but as soon as you take it away, it'll turn off, and that'll just continue. So, that's kind of what I think is going on. It's just checking for the block, kind of like how a hopper checks for the item above it. So even though you can get an item on the edge of a hopper where it would then pick it up, the hopper is actually checking for the chest right now, so you're not actually going to be picking up any items outside of it. I can prove this because of an ender chest. An ender chest is different. A hopper can't suck items out from someone's ender chest, so items will go right in just like normal. So it doesn't even check the ender chest above it. And I would test this with something else, but a chest is the only thing small enough that actually has an inventory. So anything else like a dropper would cover the whole hopper and it wouldn't matter anyway. But, that's an interesting quirk. But that's also very important because if the hopper didn't check the chest, then it wouldn't work, obviously. But why it cancels out any other items going in, I also don't really know. I'm not really sure if that's a feature or not. Now, I was going to show kind of this, where you power it strongly like that, but when you destroy that, you get this continuous clock going on. I don't even know why this works. This has baffled me. I'm not really sure why. And then when you put it back, it turns everything off. So it kind of updates the comparator, I think. And if you do something like this, and then destroy it, it just stays on. Whereas if you were to update it, I think, it'll all start clicking again. I have no idea why this happens, and this was supposed to be an explanation video, but I've ultimately just ended up confusing myself. So if anybody really knows how this works, I'd like to know. But I guess I'm just showing these weird findings where it has different behaviors with everything. So yeah, just kind of a random video on this comparator glitch. Now, I should mention it has its features. I mean, this is a great way to make compact, tileable wiring, and I use this a lot, especially if you put a cauldron behind it. It'll work the same because the cauldron, I believe, is one of the least laggy tile entities. I think furnaces and droppers are up there too. But just little overview on some random things I found with this strange glitch/feature, and thought I should share and open it up to anybody who might have an explanation for this. So if you enjoyed this, then I have a lot of videos kind of like this where I show strange stuff and cool inventions and things like that. And I love reading comments, so yeah, I would much prefer a comment rather than a like, to be honest. I'd like to hear what you thought instead of, a number on my screen. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching.